onye si na ga-ata anya ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na onye ife arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị iwe were iwe gị na ọnụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị kunye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị n'ime n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọ bụla anyị mara aka n'ime ha sị na agaghị aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri agha nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi wee hụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizọba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro bi na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ajọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe tịtụ ozu ọ bụ okowa mgbe emilere Goliat Chineke nna nke igwe wee memiri Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero bụ ọgụzọ n'ihu ụmụ ndị Ipob ka o wee taa akpọkpọ ikuni ọtọ ọzọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ bụ nwa bụ ekekere n'igwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị bụ anọkpa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama marakwa na okwu gị na-anọgide ego mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe mee ka ebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu abịa ma
The court is also entitled to change its mind as well, depending on the strength of the argument.
Thank you.
So we hope that they'll change their mind.
They're using it to do experiment against us.
Exactly. So there is no way we're going to allow that to happen. My rights must be respected.
It's important.
My right to fair hearing must be observed and obeyed.
Understand that. They brought him to Kenya into this dock and allowed him to talk with that.
You were talking about your health condition. What exactly is wrong with you, sir?
I have congenital heart failure. Congestive heart failure is called. From the medication, you can tell. So they're basically trying to keep me alive. So that when they calculate that I'm about to give up, that my heart is about to pack up, they will now say go. So when I go outside, I will die outside. That's what they're trying to do.
The medications they've been giving to you, has it not been working?
It's not working. If it's working, why would I have all these lumps underneath my...
And he has written a petition to the Nigerian Medical Association where they brought one quack doctor, somebody who is not a doctor, to treat him.
To come and try and treat me.
But up to now, they have not...
They don't know what they're doing. And they know they don't know what they're doing. Or else, why would I have this?
As long as it remains in DSS custody, there won't be
no trial.
So what is your application for the court?
Is seeking for a non-custodial arrangement by the court.
You said house arrest.
Exactly. I don't mind house arrest because I'll defeat them. In this court, I'll defeat the federal government of Nigeria. Yeah. The whole world will see it. Where is the treasonable felon? Where is it? All these years, journalists are shouting treasonable, treason. What is treason today? It's gone. In some way, this terrorism charge will go. I'm thinking of another capital offense that can charge me with. Maybe, I don't know, impregnating the wife of somebody. I don't know what other thing they're going to charge me.
Are you saying you are innocent of all these charges?
The federal government, they know I'm not guilty. My only guilt is that I'm fighting for my people. And I will fight for them.
Okay, sir, last
for justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
Last question. Has your family been able to...
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family. Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out there in the East who are killing in the name of IPOB?
That they are criminals. They are not. They are criminals. They are not part of this family. We are called a family for a reason. We've come to serve our people, not to enslave them. Anybody conducting any type of activity that contravenes the welfare of our people is a criminal and must be dealt with.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any form of violence or subversion in the name of Biafra is not part of this family. Our family is noble. It's called IPOB. It's all over the world.
So you condemn anything that has to do with killing?
In total, why would I kill?
And violence.
People have sacrificed my parents for them. Why would I want to kill any other person after that? Huh?
Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB
Is a criminal.
Sorry. I didn't know that I muted myself all this while and nobody was telling me that. I was muted. Sorry. Thank you. Someone just sent me that there is no voice. I didn't know I was talking to myself. I mistakenly muted my voice. So I'm so sorry that such mistake occurred this evening. And like I'm saying, I welcome you, each and every one of you, to this program this evening on this platform, IPOB Western Cape Media TV. And as I welcome you this evening, I want you to welcome others. I want you to welcome your friends, your family, and all lovers of freedom that reside within your locality. I thank you for being part of this program this evening. Like I said, it is a pleasure. I always made it as a duty to joining us every time we come live. We appreciate your presence. We will always do. And we always pray that we continue to supply all your needs. Whatever you need to end this year in style, will provide it. As you believe in Biafra, as you continue to fight for your freedom, it is not a crime fighting for one's freedom. It is a right. It is a right, and we must express it to its fullness. Do not be afraid of fighting for what is right. That is the only thing that matters to us as human beings. Like I said, I was supposed to be here about 1 hour ago, but about almost 2 hours ago. This program was supposed to start by 6:30 Biafran time, but we are behind schedule already. You can see it's almost 9 and we are just starting. I'm so sorry because I had to fall behind normal schedule time. I thank you for being part of this program, and I want you to know that this is IPOB Western Cape Media TV. And here we speak nothing but the truth. We are without fear nor favor. We are fearless before our enemies. We are not here to represent any individual, but to represent and to defend our fatherland, Biafra. Because for us, it is Biafra today, tomorrow, and forever. If you are offended by our resolve, we have no apologies for that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, worldwide. And his position is incontestable. IPOB is here to restore Biafra, and we are not going to be swayed until Biafra is restored. Welcome to IPOB Western Cape Media TV, saying it's the way it is. We say it's the way it is because, like we already told you, that we are not afraid, we are fearless before our enemies. Truth is our fallback. And we shall continue to speak the truth, irrespective of how you feel, what you feel. The reason we continue to speak the truth is because truth is life. Ezoku Bondo. If there's anything you are doing that is right, that is wrong, you change. That is the purpose of us doing what we are doing, as we've been doing it this evening. And I want to tell you that I don't know what happened last time. The last program we had here last week, Monday, was taken down by YouTube. And this evening, we are not able to stream live from YouTube. I don't know why. What I'm seeing on my system is that we are live on YouTube. But when you go to YouTube, you can't find us there. I don't know what is the problem. I don't know why they are fighting us. I don't know if you have done anything wrong that warranted them to take down our program. Now, okay, now I can see through here that we are live. Let me go back. Okay. But I don't know if you please go to our YouTube page and see if we are live there. Go to our YouTube page, check if we are live on YouTube. But according to my own, we are not live there. Let me see. Even here, okay, I can see we are here. We have, but one view. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. So please, you can check if we are live, if we are streaming live on our YouTube right now. But whatever it is, we must continue. We must continue to preach this gospel. It does not matter how they feel. It does not matter what they do. Okay, someone just told me that we are live, also streaming live on YouTube, but I'm not seeing it. It's okay. So we must continue knowing that we are also streaming live on YouTube, but I'm not seeing it on my own phone. Okay, it's fine. Now, okay. So the last time we came here, I had a program with one of our comrades from Klesdorp. Klesdorp is in South Africa. It's a city in South Africa. And we had that program. Unfortunately, that program was taken down by YouTube. If you go to our YouTube page now, you will not be able to find that that program. They took it down, saying that we did what I don't understand. So, but today we are going to I'm going to continue on that brother's issue, because that was a brother who came here the last time, and he's under Chuks Obuno. Chuks Obuno is the IPOB coordinator in Klesdorp. Chuks Obuno has turned himself as an oppressor, using his power, his capacity to oppress our people. Chuks Obuno has turned against the oath he took. Chuks Obuno has turned himself as an enemy, trying his possible best to bring down a fellow comrade. And the last time, if you listened to us the last time we were here, that comrade was talking about his experiences with that child, Chuks Obuno. Chuks Obuno. The background here is that Chuks Obuno rented an apartment for this brother, and in his house in Klesdorp. So the comrade was staying there for the past 7 years, not owing him any money. He was up to date with his rent until the crisis in IPOB started. And you know that when it comes to the issue of Simon Ekpa, some of these people who has lost touch with the struggle, those people who said that no other person must stand up to do something meaningful. If it is not them, there will be no other person. And they have mastered and applied every mechanism to make sure that nobody could do anything profitable in this struggle, which warranted that the Mazi Simon Ekpa should stand up and start doing what he was doing, and they turned enemies. And if you identify as a supporter of Mazi Simon Ekpa, automatically you have become an enemy to this DOS IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group, which they turned themselves, because if you remember vividly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader, like we always say in this program. The reason we said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB worldwide is for you to understand that IPOB still remains and is still part and parcel of Biafra, a Biafra restoration project. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu still remains the leader of this honorable organization called IPOB, and his principles has not changed. It still remains that it is Biafra or nothing. Why? And today he still expresses it in his own capacity by refusing to denounce Biafra. And if you agree with me, you know that is the only reason why he's being kept in solitary confinement. That is why he's kept wherever they kept him for the past 4 years today. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has denounced Biafra as those IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group / DOS are wise, he would have been a free man today. So like I was saying, so when this one started, this brother, in his innocent mind, who saw Biafra as the only project, questioned Chuks Obuno and what you believe. And if you don't know, Chuks Obuno is right-hand man of Ogechukwu Isu. Chuks Obuno is the one advising Ogechukwu Isu. Chuks Obuno is one of those who has destroyed IPOB South Africa. DOS are wise, and IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group used Chuks Obuno against IPOB of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in South Africa. So immediately this brother, this comrade, started to say, but question the hatred on Mazi Simon Ekpa. Immediately he started to ask, but you said Mazi Simon Ekpa is not doing it right. What has he done? You know, as in their modus operandi is, the first thing they do is they accuse you of being an autopilot. Immediately they start to accuse you as autopilot. The next thing is they will ostracize you. They will try to block you off. They would use intimidation and everything to try to subdue you so that you stop. You become intimidated. And if you refuse to be intimidated by these demons the next thing they will do is to remove you and ostracize you. That is their modus operandi. That is what Obiuku does. Obiuku is one of those who lead this. He's in the forefront. Obiuku in his weakness, Obiuku in his cowardness could not control IPOB South Africa, not talk of IPOB SADC region. In his leadership, under his leadership, Obiuku, as SADC rep, IPOB SADC collapsed. The only thing Obiuku does is to open WhatsApp group, add those people, those group. Obiuku supported the what's it called? The demarcation or division in IPOB. So if you are not happy with this group, Obiuku will quickly run and open another group for you, where you'll be fine with your belief. Obiuku could not unite IPOB SADC. He could not unite IPOB South Africa. Obiuku could not unite even a unit, his own unit. In his heart, in his eyes, everything collapsed. And you know how he wrote? He will come out pretending that he is supporting that which is right. What is right? The right thing is that IPOB has code of conduct. And as IPOB, code of conduct must be followed to the conclusive end. There is never a time that IPOB code of conduct should be bypassed by anybody. Whatever you do in IPOB, code of conduct must be consulted first. But Obiuku will tell you, oh, it's the IPOB code of conduct. Behind, he is doing something else. Obiuku knew very well that what Tony Zurumike, Chike Doziem, and China Zanworu has done to IPOB South Africa is not acceptable by IPOB code of conduct. But what did he do? He will tell you that, oh, we should obey IPOB, the DOS, even when what they are doing is not right. Obiuku opened IPOB SADC coordinator. Obiuku opened this, Obiuku opened that. And in all these things, you must not say the truth. Immediately you say the truth, Obiuku will remove you. Obiuku will come behind to tell you that he suspended Ogechukwu Isu as the national coordinator of South Africa. But in his presence, Ogechukwu Isu is still operational with his executive. Obiuku could not call Ogechukwu Isu out. Obiuku could not report Ogechukwu Isu to the DOS that he so much believes in. Obiuku obeys the order, the directive coming from the DOS. But those men under him are not taking orders from him, but taking orders from DOS, not from Obiuku. And you know IPOB is a chain of command. Everything must be followed simultaneously. You don't bypass your immediate principal officer. You don't jump over him. But Obiuku is here in IPOB. Ogechukwu is operational. Obiuku said he suspended. But today, I can tell you that Obiuku is working behind with Ogechukwu for continuous destabilization, for continuous confusion going on in IPOB South Africa. That is exactly the reason Chuks Opuno had the audacity to go and broke an IPOB family member's house, threw away everything in his house. According to the comrade, the money in his house, over 10,000 rands, was stolen by Chuks Okpuno. The gold he has been reserved buying for the past 5 years and stored in his house. He wanted to use that gold, according to him, to mold a gold or whatever for his wife. Chuks Okpuno, with his gang, thugs, came in, took away his money, took away those gold in his house. And when this brother tried to question Chuks Okpuno went to the police station, bribed those people that he worked with, and came and arrested this brother and threw him into prison, where this brother spent over 2 weeks. And finally, he came out on bail. So after he came out, this brother was trying to pick the pieces of his life. Because according to him, his car he uses to hustle, all the 4 tires while he was in jail, all the 4 tires was removed by thieves and made away with, leaving his cars without tires. Chuks Okpuno was not touched by all these things that this brother was passing through. This brother did not have anything doing. Even at this moment, Chuks Okpuno is still not satisfied. Chuks Okpuno is still determined, hell-bent to destroy this brother. In fact, Chuks Okpuno is threatening that he's going to deport this brother, that until he do that, after putting him in jail, he's going to deport him. Until he do that, he will never have rest. So that is what we are having. I'm going to be playing Chuks Okpuno's voice note to you people this evening. And this voice note I'm playing here was sent to me by this brother himself. He said that Chuks Okpuno sent this text message, voice note to his wife. And what I could not ask the brother is, how did Chuks Okpuno got your wife's number? But I know, maybe during the time he was in jail, the family tried to speak to Chuks Okpuno, which made Chuks Okpuno now to believe that he is the law, that he is now playing God, and his life, this comrade life is in his hand. He can do to him as he wishes. He went on to gloat. He went on to gloat. He went on to boast how big personality he is, how he's so powerful in South Africa that whoever that he wants to die dies, and he's going to make sure that this brother is dealt with completely. So Chuks Okpuno has become a menace to this brother. He has become a threat to life of this brother. And part of the reason I am bringing it, I make it as a duty to use this platform to expose to Biafrans and to the world what is happening in that part of the world, is for you to understand what IPOB has deteriorated into. For you to understand that what we are doing is no more freedom fighting. We have turned our sword against, some of us have turned our sword against each other, like Chuks Okpuno is doing today. And also, another thing I want us to understand or to know and have it is that if anything should happen to that brother in Klesdorp, two Sopmono should be held responsible. That is one of the reasons I am bringing this thing to your knowledge, because it has gone beyond something. Because you can't tell me that you are fighting against this brother with everything you know. So maybe the next thing you do is to go after his life. So I am bringing it to the world in case tomorrow, if you heard or if we begin to hear stories concerning this brother, this comrade, we should understand where his problems came from and who should be held responsible. Choose Sopmono is threatening a brother, someone that he's supposed to protect as a coordinator. He's supposed to protect according to his oath. You must protect, defend, and make sure that a fellow comrade is well to do at all times. But like their fathers, they have damned the consequences of that same oath they took. So what do you expect if Chikedozem should damn the oath? Tony Zurumike should damn the oath, and the rest of them. What do you now expect Sopmono to do? But I want them to understand that the oath we took in IPOB is true, is for real. It must come back on when the time is right. You pay for everything you did in this struggle. Whether good or bad, the word is coming. They have managed to bring IPOB to a point where you can't even be proud to say that you are IPOB in public. You are no more respected by those. They now see us as nobody, as I will prove to you this evening. So I want you to know, if you know who Choose Sopmono is, if you are in contact with Choose Sopmono, please do us a favor. Tell him that IPOB Western Cape is talking about his evil, his atrocities, and that IPOB Western Cape Media TV has made it as a duty to bring to light every evil thing he has been doing in darkness. That IPOB Western Cape Media TV will make it, or rather has made it as a duty to expose his evil. And we are keeping record. We are not going to keep quiet, watching. Things are going wrong in this struggle. I know that we don't have big audience yet, but this little audience we have is going very far. And I know that the message we are preaching here, people that matters in this struggle and outside the struggle sees it. So if you know who Choose Sopmono is, please tag him to this program, or better still, send this program to him. Tell him to listen. That IPOB Western Cape has issued this, that if anything goes wrong with this comrade in Klesdorp, Maz Christian is his name, in Klesdorp, that he's the #1 suspect. He will never go scot-free. He must allow this brother to go about his business. Stop intimidating this brother now. Stop using zoo method against our people. The reason we are fighting for Biafra is that we may have a nation where anybody will have the right to express his feelings, have right of association, have right to vote and to be voted for. That is the reason we are fighting for Biafra. We can never have a Biafra where we are competing with Nigeria, who is going to be more wicked, who more corrupt, more mean. No. I said, the only time I will ask Biafra not to come is when the Biafra will be anything close to Nigeria. Then it is not needed after all. We need a Biafra where all men shall be seen and treated as equal. We need a man where those in power, in authority, could be held responsible for any abuse of power. That is Biafra we want. We want Biafra for the people, by the people. Biafra of the people, for the people, and by the people. That is Biafra we are looking for. We don't want Biafra where the elite, as it is in Nigeria today, where the elites has the final say, where the elites are treated as gods, semi-gods. No, that is not Biafra we are fighting for. That is not the Biafra we are dying for. We want Biafra of equity, justice, and fairness. That is Biafra we are seeking for. That is Biafra we are dying for. That is Biafra we are dreaming for. That is Biafra we shall get. Nothing short. Nothing short. So I want you to know that Choose Okuno and the rest of them who have hijacked IPOB South Africa, I want them to know that, listen, IPOB Western Cape, we are under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we carry the light, and we must continue to expose darkness in this IPOB, South Africa and beyond. Anywhere we see evil going on in IPOB, we expose it. That is our duty. As long as we don't lie, we do not lie, we do not do saga, we do not engage in propaganda. Anything we say here is nothing but the truth. Go and verify. It is verifiable. This brother I'm talking about, if you seek his number, I am going to send it to you. Call him, ask him, is this thing Mazi Ebuchi is saying, is it truth? Choose Okuno has turned to an oppressor, oppressing the people of IPOB in Klesdorp. If you refuse to be foolish like him, he turns you as the enemy number one. If you are critical in thinking, Choose Okuno sees you as an enemy. If you speak the truth, Choose Okuno will come after you. Choose Okuno wants you to remain a zombie, oh yes member. So you'll be his friend. That is kind of IPOB they want. That is kind of IPOB they have. That is the kind of IPOB we refuse to be part of. We are the children of Chukwuokike. We are not going to look back. No amount of intimidation can stop that. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could not be intimidated, nobody can intimidate us. Nobody. Now, let me bring that the latest voice note by Choose Okuno. Yeah. Now let me this is the latest voice note, Biafrans, that Choose Okuno sent to Mazi Christian's wife in Nigeria, boasting, threatening to deal with to deal with Mazi Christian. Why what his reasons are, you are going to hear it right now. Why he decided to send this voice note to Mazi Christians wife in Nigeria. Okay. Now listen. Let me play it.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Please, this voice is Choose Okuno's voice. So he can't deny it. It is his voice I am playing. If you know him, you know his voice. Now I want you to listen to his voice now.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. I'll choose Neku here. I just want to.
Did you hear him now? He said, "I'll choose Neku here." You know, Choose Okuno is. I mean, in this voice note, Choose Okuno was speaking to our comrade wife in Nigeria, an Igbo woman. He's not a Yoruba. This brother did not marry to a Yoruba. He married to an Igbo woman, and this woman understands Igbo perfectly. But Choose Okuno chooses to speak his cut and join English, cut English and Igbo, and join together and be speaking for that woman. Why was he doing that? He was doing that for the woman to feel impressed that this Chooks is learned, but the truth that he is not. Chooks is a nobody. He was only boasting, as you're going to listen now, of what he is not. So listen to his voice as he's trying to paint, as he's trying to rub it, that he's trying to make it, shine it, make it so attractive that he is staying in one village in Klesdorp. If you don't know where Chooks is staying, it's a village. Klesdorp is like a village. That is where Chooks Okuno is living. It's like a village. Go to Klesdorp. If you've not been there, go there. You understand what I'm saying? So now listen.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. I'll choose Neku here. I just want to. I was calling you. Come discuss something with you. Based that your husband not in jail. You also showing compassion, calling me. I released there, of which I did. You want the bail, and
you see, do you know what he said now? Why you were calling me? Why your husband was in jail? For me to show compassion, which I did, and your husband was granted bail. Look at how Choose is lying. Ask Choose, how did you play a role here in this brother's bail? No, you didn't. You didn't withdraw the case, whatever you said you opened against this brother. You didn't withdraw it. If you had withdrawn it, the case would have been discharged. He would have been sent home. But the brother was granted bail based on South African rules that innocent until proven guilty. And he was the next court appearance will be in January. So ask Choose, if you had withdrawn this case, what are you coming back to do in January? And why bail? Because when you withdraw a case, that means you are not interested in the case anymore. The case should be discharged. No bail should be issued. But in this brother's case, a bail was issued and a date for appearance was given, which is January 2025. But here is Choose lying to this brother's wife, because probably he think that this brother's wife is ignorant. He doesn't understand anything pertaining to what is going on in South Africa. Therefore, he can seize the opportunity to show that he is somebody when he is nobody. In actual sense, Truth Okuno is nobody. Listen to him. When you follow this voice note, you understand the kind of person you are dealing with, the kind of person we are dealing with here. A nobody, somebody who doesn't even understand what he's saying. Now, continue listening to what Truth Okuno is about to say.
On the condition that now he will readdress the lies that he puts on social media. Okay. Then yesterday, I met with some stakeholders in this town, and
did you hear that? Truth Okuno boasted that he met with the stakeholders in the town, which means in Klesdorp. Please, if you are staying in South Africa, please tell me, who are the stakeholders when it comes to case and how it is handled? Who are the stakeholders? And who is this man, Truth Okuno, that he should be meeting with the stakeholders in a town in South Africa? I said it. These people think that the reason we are fighting to get Biafra is so that we may now have our own small domain where we can exercise our authority, how we can exercise how powerful we are. That is what they are already practicing. The same thing they use in the zoo. You want to show how powerful you are. You want to show that you know people. You want to show that I am bigger than you, and I'm going to show you that I am bigger than you, that I'm going to show you that I know people more than you. Truth Okuno is trying to lie to this Mazi Christian's wife, that the same thing that they do in Nigeria is applicable in South Africa. And let me tell you something, if maybe you're watching us, you're not from South Africa. In South Africa, the only job of a police officer in South Africa is to arrest, which is the enforcement of the law. Arrest the person, arrest a suspect, charge him to court. That is where his job ends. Immediately the person is charged to court, the police has lost everything about the person. Even if the police was the person who went to arrest the person, maybe the person is committed a crime, maybe like he arrested the person with a banned substance like drugs. Police is a witness. But immediately he charged the person to court. Yes, he's a witness, but he can only contribute to the case on a request. When the case is in trial, or whenever the case is on, it's called up for, he will be there to stand as a witness. He's no more there to enforce the law anymore, because it's now out of his hand. But what is Truth Okuno trying to say to this our Mazi Christian's wife is that the no, let me not rush. You will hear him very well.
This town, and they seem to do that. But nevertheless, I should try my best to forgive him. I move with the on one I join and one he will not die in my hands. All my life, he have been studying, and
Truth Okuno now is trying to show that, tell this, which I want you to know, ask me, if it is not, the reason he sent this voice note, if it is not to boast to this brother, this Mazi Christian's wife, what else is he trying to achieve? Did you hear where he chip it in now? From nowhere, he now started telling the wife of Mazi Christian that all his life he has been studying. Who doesn't know what we do in South Africa? Who doesn't know what Truth Okuno is doing in South Africa? Where is Truth Okuno studying? And what is he studying? He's not telling this brother, this mass Christian's wife, that all his life, and he's studying. Studying what? Studying street life. You are always on the street. You are a street boy. That is who you are. You do not have an address. Your address is street, which is okay. It's not a problem. But for you to come and be lying, you've been studying all your life. What are you studying that you've been studying all your life? Are you now a professor? And why are you chipping in such thing if it is not for you to boast to this brother's wife that you are somebody when you are nobody? You don't need to tell people you are somebody. People will look at you or hear you and know who you are. They can help you to say, oh, this person is responsible person, or this person is a non-entity. You are studying all your life, and so what? What does that have to do with your stupidity, wickedness that you are displaying everywhere you go?
Why so much, especially he himself, is doing what he's doing. Then this morning, I went to the police investigation officer Kamara to withdraw the charges because this next court appearance is coming. And I was trying to withdraw the charges so that they will not step him down, because when he appears in this court, they will step him down and he will go to jail. Now that's the court from jail. And as I went to the police,
do you hear what the lines of Choose Opuno here? Choose Opuno is trying to tell you that he went to the investigation officer to tell him that the case maybe should be withdrawn. But the problem is that the mass Christian has not apologized to him for spoiling his name on social media. So now the investigation officer is now trying to tell him that he's going to do the job of a magistrate, that he's going to step him down in court in January. I told you, in this case, in South Africa, the police officer does not have much. Do you hear what he's called? Investigation officer. He is only investigating this case, which he will present the outcome of his investigation to the magistrate. He does not have any that Choose is trying to let you understand to step the mass Christian down, like he said. I don't know what you mean by stepping him down anyway. Because as the bail is given to him already, he's on bail until this case is concluded. The case cannot be concluded in January. It must go after all this investigation. After the investigation is concluded, there will be, if the case must continue, that means trial. After the trial, if he is indeed guilty, the law will take its course. And you cannot jail somebody in any part of the world because of the person, or because of, according to him, character or whatever assassination. A fine will be issued, not jail. It's not a criminal offense. It's a civil offense. It's a civil offense. So he's not going to go to jail because he said something about about Choose Opuno. So Choose Opuno is talking out of context here. He's lying. Either he's lying, he's ignorant of what he's trying to say, or he is lying. He's lying, and he knows he's lying.
Today to discuss modalities of processing withdrawal. The woman wasn't that you're having compassion on someone who wants to destroy you. Now he came here and telling them that they know the company of form, I'm not in the company. I'm only a form of the company, and I take over the company. I want to know what company is that. I'm only a form of it. Because, like I said before, I've been studying all my life and I'm working. And what company is that they form? Because I'm working with a white company. Oh yeah, one of the white company now. I don't know.
Look at the kind of people we are dealing with. Criminals everywhere. Criminals everywhere. Non-entities. Childish people. Childish people. That is why they were able to do what they did in Ipob. Because they are criminal-minded people. Very corrupt. Criminals. When you see them, you think you are looking at human beings. You don't know you are looking at criminally minded people. Criminally minded people. People without honor, dignity, and respect. Look at him now. He now said that the brother said that he is managing a company with him. Or that he established a company with him or something like that. That, like he said, that he has been studying all his life and he is working with white people. Tuzo is working with white people, which is not unreachable. But when you lie with things like this, it becomes childish. You look stupid. You look stupid. Tuzo does not know that this voice note is going to be here today. He doesn't know that Biafrans will be listening to his voice where he is childishly lying, trying to build himself up in the presence of an innocent woman who doesn't know him and who may never know him for the rest of her life. And what are you trying to achieve? What is Tuzo trying to achieve? He's trying to bring down this Mazi Christian, trying to lower him before his wife. He's trying to make Mazi Christian's wife to look at Mazi Christian from point of a loser. Why Tuzo, who is the loser in the actual sense, is a hero here. Tuzo is nobody. That is why he thinks that there is something special when you said, I work with the white people. He still sees the white people as you know, different people who, whenever you say you work with white people, people, you know, respect you. Like I said, it's not a problem working with white people. You can work with a white people, you can work with a black person, you can work with Indians, you can work with Chinese, you can work with anybody. It doesn't make you better than any other person. So choose you are being childish. That is childishness. You work with the white people, you have a company. Which company? What is the name of the company you work with? Choose please, Biafrans would like to know the name of the company you work with.
Why is it lying to me, lying to people, telling people lies about me? You know, so I'm still thinking about that he has refused to do what he's supposed to do based on the condition, and he's still doing more of what he's doing. I just want to let you know that when next he appears in court, it will not be the same. And that comes up to some stakeholders here again this morning about the updates now. And they are telling me I can go ahead and do what I want to do because I've tried to bring peace in this thing, you know, but I see that he doesn't want peace either. I tried to move away from this. I'm just going the wrong way, I'm going the wrong way, but he doesn't want that. So I would advise him now to go and get a lawyer. Like, what is it called to this thing now? Because that's what's going to happen. I've also met with this guy now, his in-law solution. They said they're going to talk to him. I've also spoken to Chief. Chief also has told him that the guy is naturally stubborn, and so I'm saying this, ma'am, because the next court appearance they're going to step him down. So it's better for him to go and get a lawyer. I was trying to be compassionate for him as being an old guy, and based on the mother that time, like he came out, there's no remorse from him, there's no apology, no stuff remorse, no any kind of empathy or sympathy from him. Instead, he's still doing what he's doing. So I think I will proceed with what my original plans were, and I will take it from there. I just want to let you know.
Now, that was Chief Obuno speaking. IPOB coordinator, closed up. Chief Obuno. You heard it by yourself. How he tries to destroy this brother's image before the wife. How he tries to boast of being something he's not. And I am telling Chukwuka today to go ahead and let's see where this case ends. Don't go, don't run away. You know all these stakeholders you talk about, all these stakeholders, bring all of them. Show that you are somebody in South Africa. Put this brother to jail. Let's see. And in the next court case of this brother, Mazi Christian, if he did not go to jail, I'll be back here to talk about you again. You are a loser. You know it. You are nobody and you know it. All this your what's it called? All this your style. Trying to pull him down syndrome. You want to pull the other person down and rise. You want to show that you're the only one that matters. It does not favor you. It has not favored you for the past 4 years. Hindu was kidnapped, and it will never start to favor you today. I just want you to know, no matter how you tried to change your accent, like you know, this group of demons, nobodies. If you see them, you know, their trademark is first thing they do is to try to change their accent. They try to change their accent for you to think that, oh, they are red. But the truth is that they are nobodies. They are nobody. Chibuze is a nobody. Go and see what he's doing. Today he's fighting for Biafra. Tomorrow he's defending Nigeria. The other day he's talking something useless kind of personality. Confused people, individuals. This kind of people, this type of people does not achieve anything tangible in life. Because they are jack of all trade and master of none. They jump here, they jump here, they jump here, they jump here. They change their personalities all the time. If they meet you, they read the situation, they change their personality to suit the situation. Anybody that changes his personality, who he is, that person should not be trusted. You should remain who you are at all times. That is what makes you a human. That what makes you a responsible human being. So, choose Okuno, I have brought you to Biafrans, and they have listened to your voice note. Your threats is noted. But one thing I promise you is that if anything should go wrong with this brother Maz, the Christian, you will be held responsible for it. From this moment onward, allow the court to deal with this case. Allow the court, as you said, let the court decide. If the brother is, if Maz, the Christian, is guilty for telling the world that you went into his house, broke down his doors, took away everything there, stole his money and his jewelry. If all these things were lies, let the court decide. Let the court decide if he actually lied against you, or you choose someone is guilty. Stop threatening him. Stop sending useless voice notes to his family in Nigeria. Stop boasting that you are somebody when you are nobody. Choose someone for the fact that you have descended this low. You are nobody. Not today, not tomorrow, not forever. Choose someone, you remain nobody. Anybody that knows this man called Choose Okmuno should cut this part, send it to him. Ipob Western Cape Media TV is saying today that Choose Okmuno, you are nobody. Do that which you said you can do. Allow the court to decide this case. Stop threatening this Ahmad Christian with useless voice notes to his family in Nigeria. Those ones don't understand what is going on in South Africa. But we understood how South African law works. And we know by the law of South Africa that you are a failure, a total failure. You should be the one in jail. You should be the one answering questions for theft and forceful entry. And also malicious damages. That should be the case that should be leveled against you. But because this brother, maybe he doesn't want trouble, he wants things to be. You now think you can go to this level of trying to frame him up. But when this case should actually, go into trial, I bet you, Choose Okmuno, you will pay, and you pay very, very well, because you have broken the law of South Africa. You broke the law of South Africa. Whether you know that you broke the law or not, there is no ignorance. You must pay for it. That is what I want to tell you in regards to this. If you want to listen, you listen. If you don't want to listen, continue displaying what you are displaying today. But I have told you, Choose Okmuno, that if anything should go wrong with Mazi Christian, you, Choose Okmuno, should be held responsible. That is all I'm coming here to say about that. Now, dear friends, let me show you something, and this will be the last thing I'll be treating this evening, and I will end this program. Let me show you something. I know it's very tiny. You may not be able to see what I'm displaying here. What is displaying on the screen? I know it's very tiny. You may not be able to. What am I displaying here? Let me show you. Let me read it. I'll be reading out for you. This is a tweet. This is a tweet. A tweet from Yes. No. Sorry, Biafran. Sorry. Now, what I'm displaying here, or rather, what is displayed here on the this is a tweet from Garba Show, and all of you know who. I mean, sorry, not Garba Show. Adamu Garba. All of you remember who this Adamu Garba is. He was part of the cabal in Buhari's government. These are the people that masterminded the kidnap and the extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was one of those who brokered the deal with some of these demons in IPOB to sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. And he was one of those people that boasted immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and extraordinary rendition back to Nigeria. He was one of those who boasted that now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is kept out of the way, I watch how IPOB will fizzle out and die a natural death. This Adamu Garba was one of those who made this promise. And when he made this promise, some of you watching me today said that that was not going to be possible. But today, it is not only possible, it has happened under our nose. But that is not the case. I am displaying this on the social his tweet, because some of you, I'm not talking about those who who are part of this. I'm not talking about part of some of you are part of the audience of this platform. No, I believe that everyone here in this platform who follows what we are doing in this platform, I believe that you are indeed the true IPOB, the true freedom fighter, the true Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's followers. I'm talking about those who are ignorant, who refuses to think, who refuses to see the damages these men who call themselves IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group stroke DOS and WISE. I want you to see the damages. I want you to see the level of shame, disgrace that they have brought to IPOB and to Biafran struggle at large. And if you are part of those who support that Mazi Simon Ekpa should be the center of attraction, that instead of fighting against Nigeria, that we should we should switch it. Fighting against Mazi Simon Ekpa. I want you to know that nwata na-ata akara na-ata ego ya. Nwata na-ata akara na-ata ego ya. While you are trying to push Simon Ekpa down, you are pulling yourself down. You are pulling IPOB down. You are pulling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. You are pulling the entire Biafran project down. In your infantile stupidity, you may think that, oh, I am doing what I'm doing because I don't want Mazi Simon Ekpa to rise. Let me tell you something. As Mazi Simon Ekpa is falling, you are also falling. This is the result of your stupidity. You have brought IPOB and the entire Biafran project to be a mockery to those who in the past was standing on their toes, watching the activities of IPOB. To those who were back in the days, threatened by the activities of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Today, they are no more threatened by your activities. Today, they're no more threatened by whatever you do. Today, they see whatever you do as nothing but ordinary display of stupidity and fraud. Why wouldn't they say all these things? Looking at where we are coming from and what we have become. The other time I was talking about what is happening with Mazi Simon Ekpa group, the Biafran government in exile, and the United States of Biafran government. I have tried to use this platform to appeal to these people to water it down. Water your whatever you feel is not important than the project we have. Whatever your interest may be is not as important as our collective interest. Yours is a personal interest for a selfish reason. But we want Biafra restored. And like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would say, whatever you know you can do for Biafra to come, do it. I have tried to call these people, this Mazi Simon Ekpa's group, I've tried to call them to order. Instead of things to get better, it's going worse. When I know that things have gone out of hand, is when I see even the men on ground, those who should be protecting our land, those who should be handling the machine to protect our land, those who should be defending the land of Biafra. When I see them join the saga, then I knew that things have changed, things have spoiled. As a military, as a first man in a country, whatever the government are doing shouldn't be your concern. Whatever changes that the government decide to make shouldn't be your concern. You do not run the government. Your duty is to protect the land, to defend and protect the citizens and the country. You are not part of those who make the law. But in Biafra today, we see where the men on ground who are supposed to defend the land are coming to join issue with the government, with those who are steering the government. I don't know how that concerns you. The changes that government makes shouldn't be your concern. What concerns you is what those things are supposed to come to you, are they coming? Those things that you're supposed to have, do you have them? If you insist that if it is, who are you to even say, if I don't work, if it is not this person, there is no other person? Who are you? The other day, you were there, Nigerian government continue to change. Now, Donald Trump is coming to power in 2025, January. He's going to make total change, overhauling. It's going to be 100% change. New people. But the military will remain. The police will remain. But those in government, in policy making, those that he wanted to make, that he could work with, he's going to put them in power. What's it called? The military commanders will not start to question Trump. But why are you changing those? Why not leave them? No, it's not their business. Their business is that their budget, their needs must be met. And I think that was supposed to be the ones of the same thing that should be happening in Biafra today. But no, They want to tell you, no, if you don't touch this person, touch this person. Don't touch this person, you can touch this person. Who are you to do that? How does that concern you? Your own is to defend the land. Your own is to protect the land. Face it. I've said this time without number. Some people may not like what I'm saying, but the truth, I must say, like I said, in this platform, we speak the truth. We don't care who you are, how you feel about the truth that we've spoken. The truth is that we must say that which is right. The right thing for us to do is to come together, work as a team, to make sure that the effort of these great men, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the other great men following them does not amount to nothing. That is all we are after. We want those who could build on the legacy of these men, who will continue to stand on the legacy of these great men, these great freedom fighters, who are passing through humiliation, intimidation, sufferness because of Biafran project. Do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should have been in jail if he's not talking about Biafra? Do you think that Mazi Simon would have been in jail today if he's not talking about Biafra? These men have given themselves up for this struggle. They have given their all for this struggle. And all you could pay them back with is to put your personal interest before the collective interest of the Biafran people. The only thing I wish you people is that everything you wish Biafra should be, you should get it in quantum. I continue to call those men and women working under the Biafra Republic government in exile. Those aggrieved ones should come down and know that this is a voluntary work. Each and every one of us volunteer to be here. Nobody is receiving any money for doing what they are doing, at least not for today. We are doing what we are doing voluntarily. And we shouldn't fight as if we are gaining something out of it. Let's allow these things go smoothly. But let me go back to what Adamu Garba tweeted. Adamu Garba tweeted, and he said, I'm quoting him now. He said, so strange indeed. When we say it, it's strange. He agreed that it is strange. He said, so strange indeed. IPOB/ESN decided to sue Simon Ekpa and beg Nigeria court to compel the Nigerian government to repatriate Ekpa like they did Nnamdi Kanu. Did you hear it? This is coming from a staunch one Nigerianist, a Fulani man, who after looking at the roles and the activities of the so-called IPOB/DESN, whatever he called them, he said that something is wrong. Something is not right. How could these same people who has done everything to bring Nigerian government down, who have tried everything to paint the image of Nigeria black and white, I mean black, how could they suddenly turn around and start working against a fellow freedom fighter? Not only working against fellow freedom fighter, they also turn around and start to beg a government that they have come several times, on several occasions, to say that it's a failed government, it's a failed nation. The same government that they do not believe in, now they have turned around to beg the same government, to compel the same government, to compel the Nigerian government to repatriate a fellow freedom fighter. There was a very big question mark. Adamu Garba said, so strange indeed. IPOB decided to sue Simon Ekpa and beg Nigerian courts to compel the Nigerian government to repatriate Ekpa like they did Nnamdi Kanu. Did you hear it? Like they did Nnamdi Kanu. The same fate that fell on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the same fate they wanted to fall on Mazi Simon Ekpa. Unfortunately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not repatriated. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And extraordinary rendition. That same thing that the IPOB Nigerian Pressure Group stroke DOS want Nigerian government to go after Mazi Simon Ekpa the same manner they went after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and eventually kidnap him. Now, I will continue to read his tweet. He said, and I quote, I thought they are fighting against Nigeria. My brother, Adamu, that is exactly what we thought before, but not anymore. We thought that these people are fighting against Nigerian government. We thought that these people are fighting against the injustices that has been meted on our people. We thought that these people are standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Adamu Garba, you are not alone. The shock is not only on you. The shock is in us. We also thought they are fighting against Nigeria. We also thought they are fighting for Biafra to be free. We also thought that they are fighting that we may be treated as equal citizens. Not that we didn't know that they are only deceiving our people. Let me continue to read. I thought they are fighting against Nigeria. Why seek help from Nigeria? This has been the question we keep questioning. Each time they ask Nigerian government to help them stop Mazi Simon Ekpa from what he's doing. And this question is not only going to IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group / DOS, it's also going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife has also called for Nigerian government in the past to go after Mazi Simon Ekpa. I said all these things that they are doing, they think we are not seeing it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife has called on Nigeria to go and stop Mazi Simon Ekpa. He boasted that one day Nigerian government is going to lay their hands on Mazi Simon Ekpa. She boasted. Today, this question is also going to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, Miss Uchechi. Garba Shehu is asking you, Adamu Garba is asking you, why seek help from Nigeria? Why? Why are you seeking help from Nigeria? The same Nigeria you called a zoo. The same Nigeria you called a failed state. The same Nigeria you said that does not respect human rights. The same Nigeria that you said that is not supposed to be a nation. Why seek Nigerian help? Now, after putting all this in context, what did Adamu Garba show arrived on? Now, let me continue reading. He said, and I quote, "You see the futility of this Biafra fraud movement. And some people may be offended by this, his last statement, where he said, you see the futility of this Biafra fraud movement. Well, I am not surprised that he made such statement. I'm not surprised that Adamu Garba made such statement. But I want to tell Adamu Garba that the movement of Biafra is not a fraud. It can never be fraud. That some people are in it to deceive other people does not make it a fraud. In every 12, there must be Judas. They are the Judas in our midst. Garba Adamu, I want you to know that Biafran project is not a fraud. Those men you talked about, you called IPOB, Nigerian Pressure Group /DOS, they are not part of what we are doing. They are with you. They are with you. You should be celebrating them. They are part of one Nigerianist. They are part of one Nigerian project. They are not here representing what we are doing. They are not representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Those IPOB, Nigerian Pressure Group /DOS are wise, are not part of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. They are typical one Nigerians. That was why they joined hands to sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you, Adamu Garba, you can attest to that. That they are part of those who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to you, Nigerian people. So you can't come here to say that they are part of Biafra because of that Biafra is a fraud. No, Biafra movement is not a fraud. We determined that Biafra must be restored. And we're doing everything legally to make sure that Biafra is restored. It does not mean that everyone in this project must be true to what we are doing. No, some people may be here for their pockets. Some people may be here to deceive other people. Some people have different motives. But your question is legal. Your question is something that every right-thinking individual should be asking. Why seek help from Nigeria? The same Nigeria you seek to destroy. Why do you ask Nigerian government, always calling them for help? Help us stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now, today, as it is, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out of the way. Now ask yourself, what are they doing? Everywhere is quiet. That is the only thing they want to achieve. The only thing they want to achieve is to beat down the fire, beat down the struggle. They want to stop the movement. That was why when Master Manaba was doing what he's doing, they were all over him, doing every propaganda, writing everywhere. Garba Adamu displayed a document written by IPOB Nigeria /DOS to Nigerian government to repatriate someone. That was the documents Adamu Garba attached to this his tweet, where IPOB Nigerian Pressure Group /DOS wrote a petition asking Nigerian government to go after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and repatriate him, the same way they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If these people did not sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then who did? If you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and out of your ignorance, you still believe that DOS and those their supporters are friends of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then I don't know when you will ever have sense. With all the things we do, we use this platform to do, you still believe that those DOS are friends of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then your own stupidity and ignorance is a follow come. It will never go until the day you are lowered below the 6 feet. Adamu Garba show, is it, what is his name again? Adamu Garba tweeted, he said it is strange to every right-thinking individual that Ipob decided to sue a freedom fighter in the name of Simon Ekpa and beg Nigerian government, Nigerian court, the same Nigerian court that gave judgment that their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, should be freed, that he committed no crime. The same Nigerian court that have ruled that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be set free and Nigerian government refused. The same Nigerian court, these individuals, these demons in human skin, moving around this freedom of, wrote to them, asking them to compel the same Nigerian government to that will never obey court order to repatriate Mazi Simon Ekpa, like they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at, if you can see, look at, you see those things. Look at it here. These are the documents. These are the petition. Look at it under the tweet. There are 2 copies. The petitions. I didn't remember to bring. I would have read it out. The petition that this Ipob, Nigerian Pressure Group, and DOS wrote to Nigerian court to compel Nigerian government to repatriate Mazi Simon Ekpa. And that made Adamu Garba to scream. He shouted, "Hey, this is strange, oh. How could you ask Nigeria, beg Nigerian court to compel Nigerian government to repatriate Simon Ekpa?" He said, "I thought they are fighting against Nigeria." No, they are not fighting against Nigeria, Adamu Garba. These people are not fighting against Nigeria. Stop getting it twisted. You know they are your agents. You know that Tina Samworu, Chike, Doziem, Tony Zurumike, and the rest of them, you know they are your agents. You know you contracted them to do these damages in Ipob. You know you contracted them to bring Ipob and rob Ipob to the mall. You knew it. Why are you pretending? Why are you pretending? But when you talk, they want to a Nigerian agent. Someone else is a Nigerian agent. Autopilot, they are Nigerian agents. Nobody knew that these are the Nigerian agents in their own, on their own. Today, they are writing Nigerian courts, begging Nigerian government to repatriate Simon Ekpa. This is wickedness in the highest level. This is deceit taken too far. And you, looking at me, you still believe that these people are fighting for Biafra. I pity you. I pity you. You should be as shocked as Adamu Garba Adamu, you should be as shocked as him. You should be asking the same question. I thought these people are fighting against Nigeria. You should be saying, but I thought we are fighting against Nigeria. Why are we now going to same Nigeria seeking for help to stop a fellow freedom fighter who is doing what we pretended to be doing? But in your infantile stupidity, you will not ask these questions, because your brain has been cloned not to reason. Your brain has been covered that you will never use it to reason. I only wish that this program this night will open your eyes and you start to ask questions. I thought we are fighting against Nigeria. I thought DOS and the IPOB Nigerian government are supposedly fighting against Nigeria. If we are fighting against Nigeria, why are we now asking the same Nigeria to come for our help? Why would we ask Nigeria to help us to stop another freedom fighter who is fighting to help us, who are helping us to restore Biafra? These are the questions. This is one of the questions you should be asking. I thought we are fighting against Nigeria. You should be shocked that a Fulani man made this tweet, and he is right. He is right. I am so ashamed. It's a disturbing development that we are witnessing all this manner of events unfolding before us all. I want you to if you want to save your life, if you really want Biafra to be restored, if you really a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you are a true IPOB watching me today, if you are still confused about IPOB Nigeria Pressure Group and the DOS, if you are still confused today, after reading this tweet from Garba Adamu, you should know better. You should have a decision. You should have a rethink. Those men are not fighting against Nigeria. They are working for Nigeria in proxy. They are only here to bring us down, to slow us down. Now you begin to understand why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not made any reasonable movement, any reasonable any reasonable achievement towards the restoration of Biafra, putting in context all the effort he put in this project of Biafra restoration. Now you begin to understand why he hasn't succeeded. That all these men clustering around him were rather his enemies. That is why when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made one step, they made sure that they draw him 3 steps backward. I want you to have a rethink today. Let this program tonight be an eye-opener to you. Start to ask this question. I thought these people are fighting against Nigeria. I thought DOS are fighting against Nigeria. Why are they seeking Nigerian help? Why are they calling for the arrest and repatriation of Mazi Simon Ekpa? Why are they celebrating with Nigerians that Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested? Why? Their leader was kidnapped, extraordinary rendition, and he is still kept in solitary confinement till this moment. He has not been released. Justice has not been given to him. They still want another person who is doing what their leader is doing to be arrested, repatriated, the same manner their leader was kidnapped. and extraordinary rendition. Ask yourself all these questions and be the judge. Know why we always distance ourselves from these people called IPOB Nigeria, DOS and Ys. We shall continue to distance ourselves from them because they are not fighting for Biafran project. They are here to make Biafran project look childish. They are here to make Biafran project look small. They are here to keep us in one place while they are making money. Ask yourself, all the money that we contributed for the past 12 years, what have they done with it? What have they done with all the money? They have shared the money. The money is in their pockets. And at the end of the day, they have sold their leader. And they also shared the money. Their money is also in their pocket. What matters to these men is money, nothing more. Anything that will bring money, they will do it. They don't value their life. They don't value their respect. They don't value human life. The only thing that matters to them is how much are we going to make. As long as the money keeps coming, there is no looking back. You can stop them today by deserting them. You can stop them. The only way to stop them is to stop being stupid. The only way to stop DOS and the carnage that they continue to bring to this struggle is by deserting them completely. Denounce them. Denounce them. If you do not do that, when the reward will come, you will also receive it. Because you cannot say that you did not hear. You cannot say that you did not hear all this warning. You can't say you did not hear it. Use your sense. Use your sense. This man has brought nothing but shame and disgrace. They have made IPOB a caricature. They have made IPOB Biafran project to look like a fraud. And if anybody should come out to say that the IPOB Biafran project is a fraud, are you going to crucify the person? The answer is no. But we shall continue to tell them that the Biafran project remains genuine. We are determined. We meant it. We need freedom, and freedom we shall get. Never mind that some men are in this struggle to bring distraction and to beat whatever we are doing down, as they are doing to IPOB today. And those in other side of Mark Simon Ekpa's group are also not helping matters at all. They didn't learn from what happened in IPOB. They still allow selfish interest. They still allow personal interest to be to be more important to them than the collective interest of the people. But I will continue to use this platform to call them, call their attention, call them to order. Stop disgracing yourselves. You cannot stop Biafran project. The highest thing you do is to delay this project. You delay the freedom of the people. You can't stop it. And no human being can stop it. The Biafran project is divine. And no matter how long it takes, it must surely come to pass. I just want you to know this. So continue doing what you are doing. The truth is that they know born you well to stop us. Use your senses. To him, brain is given. Sense is required. Your brain is for you to use it to reason. Use your senses. Know those fighting for your freedom and those fighting for their pockets. We are not in this Biafran struggle to be popular. We don't need to be popular. We're supposed to be truthful. Because truth is not popular, we're supposed not to be popular. Popularity, if not managed, could destroy something. We do not want to be popular. We want to be known for being truthful. We are truthful. That is why we brought this message to you this evening. Anybody that always run back to Nigeria for help is not fighting for Biafra. Anybody that is against a fellow freedom fighter is not fighting for freedom of. Know this. If we are fighting for Biafran freedom, why are we against each other? If we say we are fighting for the same cause. I must not be an IPOB to fight for freedom. And because I am not IPOB, or I'm not fighting in the name of IPOB as an organization, it does not take the fact away that I'm fighting for freedom. I could decide to fight for this freedom in any platform that I deem fit. I may even decide to be a one-man squad. As long as my activity is not detrimental to the restoration project of Biafra, then nobody should castigate or pray for my downfall. And the truth, again, is that the struggle for Biafra is not a one-man squad. It should be for the entire people of Biafra. Anybody is free to fight for this freedom in his own style. Today, Simon Ekpa fought. He is the one that is being detained, not you. So why are you now trying to stop him when you are not the one who is going to pay the price when the time comes? He is the one who is paying the price for his contribution to this struggle, not you. Your name is not being heard. You are not being arrested or seek to be arrested. So why are you now stopping him from fighting? If he restores Biafra, we all will go and live in that Biafra. So why are you against him? Why are you calling the Nigerian government for his head? Today, he's been stopped temporarily. You are doing absolutely nothing. Why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here, so many people had problem with him, issue with him. Oh, he's not doing it rightly. He's killing our people. He's spying our people. He's spying our people everywhere. He set our people everywhere on fire. That is not the way to fight. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not doing it right. Immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and kept away. All of them went into their hole and shell until Mazi Simon Ekpa came up. They started. No. He's spying our people. Our people has finished. This was not how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing it. No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is better. Give us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, take Simon Ekpa away. Give us Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, take Simon Ekpa away. We don't want Simon Ekpa. That is not how to fight for freedom. That is not how to fight our people for people. How can you be buying the people you are saying you are fighting for? Simon Ekpa is captured and kept away. Today, all of them are back in their shell, waiting for someone else to raise up his head. Then they would start to attack that person. And you want me, Mazi Ebuchi, to become that stupid, to sing their praises. Something must be wrong with you. I will never, and I can never sing their praises. They are foolish, stupid, wicked, and we make sure that they pay here in this world before they leave here. All of them from A to Z. If your hand is in what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will pay. If your hand is in what happened to Mazi Simon Ekpa, you will pay. Don't think you're not going to pay. You will pay. And you that is capitalizing on what happened to Mazi Simon Ekpa to destroy what Mazi Simon Ekpa has built, you will also pay. You will pay. All of you will pay. That is assurance I'm giving you people tonight. Mad people everywhere. At this juncture, we come to the end of this program this evening. And my words to you is that you remain resolute. Be steadfast. Be resilient. Don't be distracted. Eyes on the ball. We are not doing nothing we do that is wrong. That is a crime. We are not committing any crime. Self-determination is not a crime. Even when the Nigerian government has tried everything to make sure that they criminalize the activities of freedom fighters and agitators, as they may call them, that has not changed the fact that what we are doing today is not crime. It's not a crime anywhere. Self-determination is our right. We have rights to determine who should govern us and how we should be governed. That is what Biafra stands for. And we continue to call for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all freedom fighters that is being held illegally in Nigerian prisons. We continue to call for their release unconditionally. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not have any business being wherever he is today. The court in Nigeria, after thoroughly looking into it, came to the conclusion that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and should be set free. But the Nigerian government, in their stubbornness, refused to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. And today we still continue to call for his release. So, Mechuku Okabiama grant us all our requests. Mechuku Okabiama be with you all as you have stood with us. Mechuku Okabiama bless each and every one of you as you have joined us this evening. And may you continue to do that which is right in making sure that the efforts and sacrifices of these men, great men, Mazina Dekano and Mazina Samaneba, did not become nothing. May the blessings of Chukwu Kabema be and remain with you until I come your way again, fellow Biafrans. From me and from here, it is good night.
No,